let's see. Hey everybody. Glad to see that this is working. Sorry for starting late. We had some technical issues 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 starting late. We had some. Okay, better. That was a mistake. Okay, so today we're doing a second week of Legacy Team America, which is a bug control deck. Now, bug in Legacy has a pretty storied history. The deck is pretty much like modern Jund. It's attrition based. It's also, I apologize for not having my mic this week. I've been very busy. So the deck is designed pretty much to attrition players out. Once again, as always, shoutouts to Josh Warren for letting me stream the best format here on Mom's Basement Streams. We're going to keep this hand because we have a brainstorm and a fetch. Yeah, we can. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. So he's probably on Storm or something that's not particularly pleasant for us to play against. So, for those of you who aren't familiar with Legacy, this is all just sort of... Wait, shit. Oh, okay, never mind. Whew. Was worried that we had entirely skipped through, well, everything. Now, we can... The beauty of Legacy is based around this card right here, Brainstorm. It lets us get cards out of our hand at instant speed. It draws us things. It's really good. Selection lets us play around pretty much anything in the format. Now, the reason we didn't fetch earlier is because we want to have very specifically our lands. We don't want... Now, the 3 forcibles is awkward because it's always just... This is such a bad card. People always talk about how this is the best card in blue and how it would destroy standard. It's not. It's actually pretty bad. In the abstract, being able to get rid of a blue card and forcible, counter anything, seems pretty good. Until you're down like 2 cards countering a card that costs 2 mana to cast. It's a lot of disadvantage for pretty few upsides. So let's see, we fetch during end step, hopefully draw something better because we don't need a basic forest. We have... This deck operates on a maximum of 4 lands. The most expensive card in most Legacy decks is Jason Mind Sculptor, because if you're paying 4 mana, you need a card that does everything. That is a card advantage engine, that is a win con, that deals with threats on its own. And there's exactly one of those. It's Jace the Mind Sculptor. I'm very confused as to what he's on. So we'll fetch, grab another underground seed. Because it's just really good. Okay, wow. Now, here is Leovold, Emissary of Crest. Leovold prevents opponents from drawing more than one card in a given turn, and whenever a permanent or ourselves are targeted, we draw a card. On Legacy, that means people can't brainstorm, they can't really ponder. Jace becomes a really bad card. People really struggle against this guy. So he's going to try Lightning Bolt. Okay. So first we're going to use Leovold's ability, meaning so cast, counter that with a force. Now force here ended up paying off, which is weird because the card, especially in mirror matches that are just blue control, every card, the goal is to get more cards. Okay. Yeah, that's chill. This time, we're going to force him again. Draw another card. We'll force that, pitch, Snapcaster Mage, because Snapcaster here isn't good. We don't have too many things we can actually do. We don't have a ton of mana, and Snapcaster is good mostly when we have a lot of mana available to us. In phase 2, we're going to play a land, and then we're just going to end. Because we don't need to be the aggressor in this place. He is losing cards every time he tries killing Leovold, and that makes it a losing proposition for him to continue fighting on this axis. Because every time he tries killing Leo, we're drawing a card. And he can't thin his deck. So just by maintaining the status quo. Okay, let's see. What do we draw? You have 3 in hand. I can force, pitch, brainstorm. That's fine. Next turn, we're taking a card from his hand and playing another Leovold. Turns out to be pretty okay as a strategy. By pretty okay, I mean devastating. And incredibly good against decks that are just trying to 1-for-1. Do I want to brainstorm? 3 in hand. So put the force. Well, actually, we'll put. Okay, brainstorm is less important. Ideally, we have. Yeah, next turn we can end up. Interesting what he's seeing. What he's planning on playing. If it's a Gurmag, that's probably a very good sign, because then next turn we take another card from his hand. We play a Leovold. He should be pretty pissed, to be honest. We just cheesed our way to victory. Oh, rip. Rip and pepperonis. Wait, hold on. Tapped incorrectly there. So we'll add green. Wait. We'll add black, and then we'll add blue. Yep. And now he is stuck with a card that says, put 2 cards from your hand on top of your deck. It's pretty bad. So this lets us just blue, black. We want to be able to keep mana, a black and a green mana for Abrupt Decay, or double black for him to Turok. We'll attack. Please, please. If he uses a card that deals with 2 of our cards by dealing damage to Leovold and makes us discard, we draw twice. We were targeted twice. Oh, cool. 2 of us. Well, that's more than anticipating. Well, I feel like a dick. Yikes. So now he will have no cards in hand, and we're just gonna beat his face in. This is not going well for him, to put it very mildly. If we get targeted, and wait, all of our forcefuls are gone. Well, that's a thing. If he attacks, we go to 8. So we'll just ponder using a blue. No. We'll see what. No, we don't want to shuffle that, because we can end up using green, black. Okay, wow, that was pretty handy win. So now Grixis control is very similar to this deck, in that it is just hyper grindy. It does not have any intent of winning the game on any sort of reasonable time frame, which means it's a very good matchup for us, because we are very much favored when it comes to doing nothing. Now, because in this matchup, the only thing that matters is card advantage, Force of Will is a bad card because every time we use it, we're using 2 cards to deal with 1. Now, in that last game, yes, there were points where it was pretty good. In general, though, if less than swell. Golgari Charm. I'm trying to think, because this is a favorable matchup, but it's not quite as decisive as a lot of matchups that, for example, Modern. In Modern, when there's like a favorable matchup, you expect sort of blowouts, and that definitely colors your perspective on the game more. In Legacy, even some questionable matchups can be pretty okay. Well, let's see, Abrupt Decay. Another Abrupt Decay is probably too much, to be honest. Yeah, we'll just run with this. Okay, so let's see. This is a good hand. This is a really good hand. So we have interaction for 2-drop spell, Hymn to Turok, namely. There are a lot of 2-drops in these decks that are incredibly powerful. Spell Snare is very good against them. Brainstorm means we can put away, because we draw 3 and then we put 2 cards back, we can get rid of, say, if Spell Snare becomes really bad, like he's sided into nothing that Spell Snare hits, well, then we can change that. Lily is a win condition and a great way of disrupting his source of advantage. We have 2 lands. We have Flusterstorm that gives us definite edge in counter wars. And then we have Sylvan Library, which is the best advantage engine that any green card has to offer. This is a solid hand. There's nothing to do, though, if he leads with Thoughtseize. He didn't lead with Thoughtseize. We did it. Good job, guys. Okay, main phase. We're just gonna play land and we're gonna end. Can we get a punish? It'd be really cool if we could just get a punish. Here, I'm not quite sure what he's trying to do, but it is not super advantageous to us for him to be doing shit all. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing, kid? So if I draw a card, if I draw cards with Brainstorm, there's not any way to counter it, but if I can get to another land, then Lily can just make him sacrifice. So that works. Wait, no it doesn't. Oh, crap. This, kids, is what's referred to as brainstorm locking yourself. So here, we'll play a Baleful Strix. And because I did that when I shouldn't have... Okay, that was weird. Wait, what is he playing? I may have misdiagnosed my opponent. At absolute least, this gives us some time to figure out what he's doing. Okay, so probably gonna lose this one. Discard. It's gonna hit us for 8, and then we dead in one more turn. Gross. Okay, this is bad. I misdiagnosed my opponent. But that's okay. So let's see. We need to survive the next turn, which is gonna be kind of rough, actually. No counterspell? Okay. Was not expecting that. Well, that changes all of my sideboard plans. Hello, edicts. Trophies can go a few of you. So that means Jace is probably pretty bad here. Don't know if Pithing Needle is worth it. So let's see. Cards that definitely are not then, if he's not on Grixis control. Spell Snare is not worth it. Boy, I was not expecting this. But now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ways of dealing with True Name. We have 4 different. We want another trophy, but I don't know what the cut is. Tough. Maybe a Hymn to Turok. I hate cutting Hymn to Turok, but here I think it is appropriate to do so. Yes, I would like to go first. So if we mulligan this, I think we can keep that. Because if we got a basic island, we can brainstorm. We aren't getting a wasteland in this game. Okay, basic island. Weird. We want the ponder on top though because we can let him just take any of those. Because if the ponder goes well, we'll get at least one land, and then we can end up just taking whatever we want from his hand. At which point, I don't think he would Thoughtseize away Thoughtseize, but he might. Yeah, my assumption was that he was on something different. By the way, if you do join us, thank you for being weird enough to watch Magic the Gathering on New Year's Eve. Any order. Yeah, we'll shuffle. We did it. Swamp. there you are. Okay, so what can... Okay, well, I know what we're playing around. You can't even cast that right now. I think... I won't... Let's see, so what do I want to get rid of? If we get rid of Celestial Storm, our removal is live. If we get rid of Ponder, no, you get rid of Tree. We don't really have anything we can do, so let him play whatever he wants. And we can kill pretty much whatever he plays, which is the good news. Main phase, black. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Whoa, what the hell is that? Red Elemental Blast art. That's sick. Cool. Groovy. So now he's just trying to get rid of cards he has in his hand, so probably Wastelands. But we don't actually know. So I'm just going to leave that as is. Beat his face in. Let's see what you got, my guy. Okay. So this is pretty much just to gauge what he's thinking. If he countered it, it would be probably in a much better spot. You know what? Brainstorm. We'll see what you do. Okay, that's fine. If I attack, he blocks. Bad trade. But if he doesn't... We have more ways of recurring our Gurmags than he does. Interesting to see what he does here. Unless he just doesn't have anything. And he just doesn't have anything. Well, but neither do we. We are landlocked, and I'm real sad about it because our hand is fire. guess we're counting a red elemental blast. There's not. You need our Snapcaster alive? And that's really odd. I mean, if he wants to engage in a competition over who can keep their really lame win con going, that's fine. He's not going to, because he's no fun. He's just got a ton of lands? Or he's got Wasteland and Flusterstorm, maybe? Yeah, I think he does. Yeah, that's fine. We just need everything clear so that if he does play a guy, we can edict him. This is bad. Okay. That's fine. So we weren't able to keep him from countering the first one, but the second one is going to get him. He is probably very confused right now. Because we are playing the actual lamest. Thank God. Do you have a counter? Oh, yes. We got to land number 3. It only took a really long time. Yeah, that's great. We can kill it with Lily or Deluge. We've got a lot of answers for him having a bunch of tokens. Okay. What is he? Nice. Okay. Well, that was swell. I would have preferred another land, actually. We don't really have much we can do right now. Yeah. So we're just gonna use Lily to kill off all of his things. This is a really lame match, and for anyone who's watching, I'm sorry, because I aspire to not have lame matches. But we have another land, so we lit. By lit, I mean we're technically playing the game. So brainstorming without a fetch land is dangerous because you're just potentially drawing into no good cards. Oh, that's really crappy. Let's see. I need another bio because I need a green source. So I don't know what you have in your hand. We'll pay the one and just get whatever he has in his hand. You know, that's a good trade in my book. He just used all of his cards to deal with one card. And remember, as I said, this matchup is all about not letting anyone get to card parity. The instant you get more cards out of your opponent, you are winning. Life total be damned. Okay, main phase. Play that. What do I have in my grave? Is there anything even worth doing anything with? No. There is not. Well, we need to do something, so we're gonna... Okay. We're gonna be really lame about this. We're going to use one of the most powerful kill spells in our deck to deal with a 1/1 token. But also we're clocking for 2 each turn, and if we draw a Leopold, we'll just kill him. But perfect. If he had saved that, he would have been able to deal with the card we're going to play next. Now I really don't care what he does, because he can't draw more cards. Yep. Good job, guys. We did it. Okay. Let's play another one. I know it's not the most thrilling thing playing on New Year's Eve, but I love you guys. I love you all so much. And also, this is the best format. You get to constantly do new things. Let's see, where's a good... Okay, here's the list. So here we have 4 Strix, we got our Leovolds, we got a Tombstalker, because unlike Gurmag Angler, Tombstalker beats True Name Nemesis. We have Jaces and Lilies, we have just general nonsense. All in all, a very good deck. I think it is far more difficult than most Grixis lists, because Grixis gets Pyroblast, it gets Lightning Bolt, it gets ways to deal with cards that are big and scary. This deck, you get Assassin's Trophy, which kills anything. Anything. And that's great. Ish. Must be a pretty cool DGO because it hasn't taken that long for me to find a match in quite a while. Oh yeah, Sneep. Got a turn 1, a turn 2, and a turn 3 play. Okay. We're gonna just let him do whatever he wants. We don't have any responses. What is that picture of? So, there's an art to looking at your opponent's picture thing and then immediately being able to peg what deck they're on. I'm not good at it. We don't have any responses. Oh no. What is this boy doing? He's on the same deck as us. This mirror. Oh. Okay. They're like, this is a mirror match I've actually never played, so we'll see how it goes. Since he doesn't know that we have a tropical island in hand, we can fetch a card and see if he has some sort of land destruction effect to get rid of our green source. But right now, we're gonna play our grill, Liliana's Last Hope. We are not killing our own creature because we're smart. By smart, I mean very loosely smart. Oh no. What are you on, dude? I can't tell what he is playing. No, we won't shuffle, but we'll be very confused and cautious. Blue, green. Choose Thoughtseize. Very confused. Like, is he... Oh, okay, yeah. He was about to kill us dead. Well, okay, he needed one card to kill us dead, but that's beside the point. I guess we'll take... Okay, so he can ramp up to his Pith already. Oh, no, he can't. I should have taken the Pith, because if he had gone to use it, would have gotten to blow him out. Well, good news is this is a good matchup. Not one of the zillion shitty ones. misplays are strong. And I'm just dead. Yep. Yep. That was a misplay. Okay. Well, now that I've gotten my stupid moment out of the way, we're going to not be stupid. So we have good ways of dealing with. These are all efficient one-mana ways of dealing with cards that ruin our day. Then we have, because Empty the Warrens is a good card, we have cards that kill everything on the board. Let's see, so Last Hope is pretty awful actually because we don't have any things that we're particularly like scared of as individual things. Diabolic Edict is really bad because once again we don't have anything that it really hits. Deluge. Deluge deals with lots of 1/1 tokens. That's something we're interested in. You got Flusterstorms, you got Hydroblast, which lets us deal with Past in Flames. We got our Spellbomb, and yeah, so that seems about right. Might count as over sideboarding, but that's fine. Yes, I would like to play first. We want as many cards as we can. Nope. Now he can end up casting Cabal Therapy and taking both the Strixes from our hand. I put the Forcible on top because we need it to be able to counter something next turn in case he does something that really is bad for us. He will. Unfortunate. The last game should have been a win, but we took the wrong card because had we taken the Piff, okay, so probably discard. There are a bunch of cards in Bug that Storm can't actually handle. Ooh, not a piece of discard. Interesting. So let's see. Go to main phase. We need black source. Boom. Black. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. He takes the Force of Will. We have Hydroblast up. We have actually a bunch of different ways of dealing with cards he has in his hand. Livable. might have just a bunch of discard, in which case he might not want to take the Force of Will. Would be a bit odd. Yeah. It's not fair. All of these cards I want. No. And hopefully he doesn't do anything that makes us crack the Spellbound, because we want him to track. That's the next card we draw. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Great. So, Bio gives us another black source, but it gives us another green source. We need another black source no matter what. Do we need green as much? Probably not. That's pretty darn good. So that is his combo enabler. Lion's Eye Diamond lets him put his hand into his graveyard, and then, well, from there, it really goes downhill. Blue, black? Ooh, saucy. So we have sorcery, land, instant, and we have not enough. So the reason I'm checking that is because invasive surgery, if your opponent casts a sorcery, you counter it, and if you have 4 or more different types of cards in your graveyard, you can remove all copies of that card from their deck. That's pretty good against combo. But because we have this guy, right now we have 3 different types. But we can blow up this Nile Spellbound to eat his graveyard, and then we'll have 1 more type. We'll have 4. Which means we can counter whatever he does, and then screw him out of cards. Problem, we can't play our big fish then. So, it's more important to leave up a potential massive punish than it is to be real saucy. What are you doing? Okay. Okay. Holy cow. What are you on, my guy? So, counter one copy. Still counter one of them. Take 10. So we end up getting rid of all of those. Yep, we are pretty much unfortunate. Gross. Okay, well, really good top decks. Mm-hmm. Gross. Yeah, 16. Gave exactly one. Good matchup. Bad hands. Well, the first one wasn't necessarily a bad hand, that was just a really bad misplay. Let's let me go first one match. Just one. If he's on a combo deck, we're kind of dead, but if he's not, we're in a good spot. No, we're gonna... You can keep that. It does let us see if he's on... You know, no, we need the land more. More than anything else. Yes! Land. Okay. Ponder away, me dude. Well, we both went down to 6 cards, so if he's on a fair deck, that's good, because that means more card parity. Okay, main phase. Travel Island. We end up playing out a Strix, who hopefully resolves and gets us one more card, and eventually we'll be able to cast Jace, and Jace will win us the game because we're lame and don't have any good ways of efficiently dealing with things. I'm not talking about my life, guys. I promise. Nargoyles, what do you do? Okay, well. Ooh, might he be on the show and tell? And then we just have to wait for him to do something. Oh, no, he's on Miracles. Well, this may be a repeat of last week. What does the little chest mean? Hmm. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Uncounterable nerd. Get got. Wrecked. I'm so cool, guys. This is a really questionable hand. Okay, I think these two, we're gonna see if we can draw into something a little better. Gross? Very, very gross. But usable. I don't feel like trying to resolve a Gurmag against a deck that will just remove the Gurmag from the game. Okay, Swamp is better than a duel. Oh, yeah, Swamp is better than a duel because we have two blue sources. We needed to hit more lands. Unfortunate. No. You doing anything, bud? Evidently not. Come on, I just want a third land, or fourth land. Okay, that's fine. he hit his two best cards, but he still has to discard. That almost might be worth fighting over. Actually, that probably is worth fighting over. What did I get? Brainstorm and Force. Nice. We don't have anything we're gonna do. Like, there are no plays at this point. Land. Please. Please. If you're that guy who... Well, okay. I mean, I'm also that guy. I'm playing Bug. Hmm. That is a Dark Souls reference. We'll see if we can get another hymn to Turok on him, because he would probably be a pretty sad boy. What is he doing? Yikes. Big oofs. Okay, well, what are you doing? That was a lot of mana and card. Well, let's see if you have another one. Do it again! Okay, well, you did it, boy. I'm just kind of like momentarily confused by how little is being done. Brainstorm? Okay, you can brainstorm. That's fine. I can destroy your best win con with one card at a mana advantage, and that's pretty okay with me. Yeah, I can take some damage. I need a Liliana. Oh, draw a card. You have another one? That would suck if you do. To be honest, I need a Baleful Strix really, really bad. Because it's a body that I can put on the board without having to commit to anything. Is limited. Yes. Oh, gross. Well, that's useless. So, well, we can't just auto pass, but we can. We'll actually counter that. Ugh. This is not going to help us. Probably because we don't really have anything we're doing. Yes. Card that draws things. Yes. Okay. Nope. Okay. Rigid Delta is doing nothing. Bully, Verdant, Chase, Misty, Verdant. That was going to happen. Another run. Okay, well, that's fewer cards to brainstorm away. Double force. Feels so bad, man. Okay. Main. Ponder. I have 3 in hand. I need to wait for him to play something. No. Okay. Yep, you're gonna draw too. Okay. Now, if he ends up playing a Jace here, we end up getting to kill the Jace. I can do that. Okay, that's cool. We're probably going to lose this one, just because he is drawing so many more cards than me. Which is unfortunate. Need... What of these cards do I need? I want the Fatal Push probably... Oh, hold on. So... I want this hand? No. Okay. That feels pretty bad. Well, let's see what you do, Nargoyles. We're just gonna concede this one. Okay. So what do I bring? Okay, this card is so bad. I just want more things that do things so badly. Like, it's not even funny how rough the card makes everything. Okay. That's bad. That's real bad. That's also really bad. Wow, my deck is just full of really bad cards here. Who'd have thunk? Okay, maybe not actually as many bad cards as I was thinking, but... Okay, Golgari Charm is too much. Surgical Extraction is too much. Invasive Surgery, also definitely too much. Going first is 3 trophy too much? Probably. And then one more card. He didn't draw a Mind Sculptor that game. We'll go with one less trophy. Is that better than Flusher's Charm? Wait, no, it can get rid of anything. Okay, never mind. Yeah, let's run it. Yes, I would like to play first. Sweet Christmas. Keep this hand. we're gonna brainstorm here because we have 2, and if we can get to a second black source and get a turn 2 him to Turok going, mm, mm. Okay. And we can. Okay. So force and ponder, that means he doesn't have as much manipulation, and it's going to be harder for him to stay at parity, and that's really all that matters here, is staying at or above parity. Well, hopefully we just smother Nargoyle. Oh, hello. Hmm. So let's see. Me attacking the Veil Districts. We hopefully. Black, blue. Strix. There we go. That's good. Sure. Draw a card. Okay. We attack with these 2. Hopefully just ponder into some good discard. That is no good discard. Hmm. That's pretty good though. Hmm. So you have accumulate. So he accumulated. Yep, that's fine. Okay, okay. We need to brainstorm because we need to find something to hopefully do. Okay, that's also fine. Because that means he has 1 less card that's a pain in the butt. Okay, that's neat. Real good on you, my dude. Do you have enough to force? Okay. Leo, let go. Sure. He should accumulate knowledge, but he won't. I don't know what precisely I'm worried about, aside from time. Black Lily, can we stick a Lily? If we can, I think we win. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so probably gonna lose this one. Unless he screws up. Which he might. So wrong because Bug actually used to have a really strong Miracles matchup. Um, that was a mistake. Because he's going to snap Council's Judgment, get rid of the Lily. And I'm going to feel real silly. Okay. Let's grab a fire. So we can snap. Oh, wait, hold on. We can do the delve thing. Brainstorm, Delta. You have 3 brainstorms in there? So we need, if we snap Brainstorm, hit a Flusterstorm for whatever. How many snaps has he gone through? One, two. Pretty sure he's gone through three. One got bottom of a terminus, if memory serves. Okay. Okay. Rough. Pay 4. Him the Thoughtseize. Snap. Leo. Just need to keep him from drawing cards. Miracle. So Bug used to actually have like the best Miracles matchup out of any Legacy deck. Obviously, since then it's gotten a little rougher. So we're gonna get our ass beat here, and yep. Okay, we've lost this game. Miracle shouldn't be such a tough matchup, but it is. And it's really kind of odd. BTTC shouldn't have beaten us had we taken the Past in Flames with the Thoughtseize. We would have gotten the opportunity to then counter Piff when he flashed back, and he wouldn't have been able to go off and kill us. Alternatively, no, correct. Yes, I would like to play first. Okay, we're gonna keep this one. Underground Sea. On him to Turok. Please let me just take away my opponent's only cards. Okay, Yumi on Bono. You there. No, I would not like to shuffle. Ugh, gross. We're getting wrecked. Oh, cool. This actually is much better. I thought it was the same guy as last time. Okay, main phase. Just get an island. Play a Baleful Strix. And we'll have a nice, relaxing time dealing with Goblin Guidos. I was expecting miracles because I looked at the... It was Gargoyle something, wasn't it? What the hell? 5 in hand? If I stop that, I can... No, we don't have anything to better handle... Bio... Black, green, blue. Now this card is really good against burn. Shout out to Josh Warren for being the first guinea pig that I ever got to beat with Leovold. It was on burn. It feels really good. Thanks, Josh. No, I don't actually have any... Well, no, I can't just skip, because if there are any Leovold triggers, I have to draw cards. Okay. Good deal, my guy. Okay. So, let's see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big fish. Okay. This matchup is really tough because Goblin Guide, you're so rude. If I get a cantrip into him, ow. That puts me at 8. Draw really well is our best. So here's 2 4 mana burn spell. 4 damage burn spells. I'm screwed anyways. I guess I'm just hoping he doesn't. think it'd be X and 1 right now. I don't think we would have beaten Miracles. I don't know what we can do about Miracles. It just seems like so bad with knowledge. Okay. Please. Don't have anything. Or Fire Blast me. Fire Blast me, Daddy. Okay. We definitely need... So, I'm planning on doing one more league next week with this. Probably a challenge this Sunday. And then I'm going to switch... Actually, probably after the challenge this Sunday, I'll be switching to a different deck for 2 weeks. And I'm just going to do 2 weeks of a given list. And yeah, we'll see where it goes. Dude, my guy. Oh, cool. Okay, so at 2, I'm just as dead as... No, I'm not. That was stupid. Yes, put that on the bottom. Ooh, black. Okay, let's see what you got. If he's got anything, we lose. Yep. Alright. So what is the sideboard for this matchup? Oh, yeah. That's really good. Spell Snare, Invasive Surgery, Hydroblast, Flusterstorms. Pithing Needle is also pretty good. Trophies are really bad because giving someone more lands when they're on a deck that beats you by just playing lands. Last Hope is kind of underwhelming as this Jace. Fatal Push, though, is a little too important. Or, not Fatal Push, Thoughtseize is a little too... you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I would rather just... Actually, no. What am I doing? If I go first and draw it, I'm in a better spot than if I go first and don't. Yeah, we'll just run with this. Worst case. Lose. Best case. Okay, I would like to go first. Keep. Yes, that was the wrong fetch to play. Any order? Yes, I want to shuffle. Okay, better. Hold on a moment. I don't see anyone in control, so I'd probably just not open them. We're gonna get a swamp and an island. We'll play Baleful Strix. And then... What did he play? Oh, he Rift Bolted. Okay. Okay, Eidolon is actually fine because we aren't. Whatever you do. I need one more land and then I can play a Tombstalker, which is pretty much the goal here. So. That's interesting. Well, we'll see if we're dead. If we're not, this is going to put us in a pretty good spot to win, actually. Eidolon is such a silly card. If he's running Risk Factor, we have a problem, though. Risk Factor would definitely be a problem. Here, if he starts throwing things around carelessly, he gets himself killed by his own Eidolon plus a Tombstalker. Or the Tombstalker starts eating a lot of burn spells, and he just is in a really rough spot. First Progress only deals 2, so... that's completely livable. We don't have mana for Leo, but I don't think it's worth the extra burn. So we'll find out. I think I want to do another league tonight later. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. It's not quite New Year's. Okay. Okay. Let's just swing in for 5. he's being really careful with how he allots his burn, because he's completely liable to kill himself if he's not careful enough. Now, I should have used the Hymn to Turok, because it ends up forcing him to use 2 burn spell. Well, I think I would rather just make him do something, like run into a Strix. If he does run into the Strix, I counter 2 spells of his. I don't think he'd have a third, and then I can. So let's see, average CMC is like 2 something? Or, well, no, with Legacy Burn, he might have multiple Fire Blasts, which would be very interesting, because that card is not. It is not quite the heat. It can be Swift Spear. Oh. Why, thank you. Okay. He shouldn't have played the Swift Spear, because now I'm going to swing from the Tombstalker and get him and force him to. If he plays 2 burn spells, he just loses. But such is the life of a burn player. Okay, use 2 burn spells. Or 1. Really, he's locked himself out of being able to play Magic, because he can't use any burn spells without incurring the risk of just dying. It's one of the reasons why Eidolon is so risky when you're going second, is because you have like a surplus of cards, and you don't necessarily have anything specific you can do with them. Like right now, he can have lethal. Dude, do you have another Fire Blast? I'm not saying that would suck so much as be actually hysterical. Or he can just do nothing. The first person to flinch dies. We're all revolve for Ocelot in this moment. Okay. He had a second fire blast. That is so surreal. Yep. Okay. Well, we're out for now. On that note, it's New Year's. I don't expect many of you guys are in for watching more Magic the Gathering. Uh, so, thank you. Check out uh, our boy Clever MTG, Jeremy, and, well, have a good night.